of it. It should be public. No, it can't be public. Because that is how Tifnumbu run Lagos, and they are running Lagos. You just hear that they've awarded the contract to this and that. No bidding, no nothing. Nothing public. Everything shredded in secrecy. Shebi una talk say, in build Lagos, may come build Nigeria. So that's what they are doing. They went and used Lagos state name to borrow 50 billion naira. 50 billion naira to start a mass transit project called BRT, Bus Rapid Transport. It's called Bus Rapid Transport. Lagos State Government projects. They use Lagos State name to borrow 50 billion naira. Today, BRT is not owned by Lagos. It is owned by Primero, a private company, owned by somebody related to Tifnumbu. But the money they used to start BRT in Lagos was a borrowed money in the name of Lagos State government. The loan that is being paid back by the Lagos State taxpayers till tomorrow. So, Coastal Road, that they will use Nigeria money to build, if they ever build it will be owned by Shaguri. Yeah, it will be their own, and them get them. And they can take tax. So they can take toll gates on that road. If they ever build it, they will begin to take toll fee on it. Which money goes straight to them. Somebody is asking for the details. You know what happened? The guy decided to go to court. You want to use public money to build this thing? We want to know what you want. We want to know the details. No. Do you know something? Umahi has now hired six senior advocate of nuisance to stop that lawyer from accessing that detail he's asking for. What are you hiding? You want to build a road. You have announced it. Give us the details of it. No, we can't give you. Why? No, we can't. Now they've hired 6 hands to stop that lawyer from getting access to that detail. I don't know if you know about that. Do you know? Okay. I just told you now. Do you know how much it costs to hire one son? Before the crash of Nigeria Naira, you need between 10 million naira to hire a son. And for every appearance in court, a son will collect 10 million naira. 10 million naira. Do you know how much Tifnumbu spent on this his court case, his election case? Do you know how much he spent? Do you? No. Okay, I'll tell you. Don't worry. All the lawyers from the tribunal, appeal court to Supreme Court, Tifnumbu paid over 31 billion naira. Because for a son to appear in your case in Nigeria, it starts from 10 million. It is the cheapest. 15 million, 20 million appearance. And if they have to appear, imagine if you now have to hire 6 of them. That is what Umahi is doing right now. Something that you can just publish and say, okay, take it. This is what we want to do. He said, no, we can't give you the details of this contract. We can't give you details of this project. Why? No, we can't. It's for national security. Because Tifnumbu won't use them as a conduit pipe. Nigeria will escape. I promise you that. Here is what Obi himself said at Ozekome's birthday yesterday.
The chairman of the occasion and our own dear daddy, President Obasanjo, the co-chair, President Jonathan, and Dame Jonathan, let me very respectfully stand on all due and existing protocols. As directed by Governor Jang, my senior brother, Let me most sincerely congratulate Professor Mike Ozokema today as he celebrates his 67th birthday. I use the occasion to urge him not to relent in your effort and contribution in building a better society. As society, our country today needs effort of all, so we do not bequeath our children anarchy and a third place. So, Michael Zuckerman, I urge you to continue in your contribution and urge all of us to do similar. May God Almighty, who has been with you all this while and seen your goodness, continue to bless you, grant you many more healthy, fruitful, and happy years, and continue to bless you and your family and our dear country, Nigeria, always. Thank you, and God bless all of you.
I don't read social media anymore. They abuse the hell out of me. If I read it, I get high blood pressure. I get angry. I don't read it. So, if I want to hear anything, my children or any of my workers will tell me, this one say this one. If I'm tired, I say, please, forget it. If we lend ourselves to innovation, we can create wonders. Here is a successful, again, a town hall, different from Bulaba. If we reduce the purchasing power of the people, we can further slow down the economy. Let's widen the tax net. Those who are not paying now, if it is inclusive of Bola Tinubu, let the net get bigger and we take in more taxes, and that is what we must do in the.
Yes, and that is what they are doing. Finally, the proposed next governor of Lagos State, who is currently called Wahab Wule, has shared with us today the latest demolitions of those they said built on drainages in Lagos, but not without the tie picking up those they call the homeless, squatters, or miscreants in that same Lagos, all in one video. Watch. And on that note, we come to the end of the first part of this chat this evening. Thank you very much. At Godson, thanks so much for that, your super chat. Jefferson, thanks so much for the coffee as well. So everyone else who has been part of this chat or this session this evening, thank you too. So we're going to take calls. Yeah, it's the ritual. So we have to take calls where other people can actually share their own personal views too, either on what we have already discussed or what I have shared, or something entirely different. If you have to leave for some reason, yeah, you can. Just remember to like the broadcast, okay? Like it, share it, and possibly subscribe onto my channel if you haven't done that already. I will be back in a minute or two, and the line is going to be opened right away. And you can be part of the next chat in the next few minutes. Thank you so much, everyone. I will be back. Thank you. I know the African Wahala, like your work rates. God bless you, bro. Right? Thank you so much, everyone, for your support. And indeed, we are almost at 100,000 subscribers on YouTube. Unfortunately, I have over 500,000 subscribers or followers on Facebook, but I have been so shadow banned that see, when we have like 2,000 people watching Mayegun's Diary Political on Facebook, sometimes 3,000, 2,005, 2,000 this and that, like on a regular basis, right? The reason why you're liking the video or the broadcast on YouTube, the count is so low. You have over 2,000 people watching, but only 500 or 600 people have actually liked it. It's because many of you are not really subscribers. Also, a lot of us needs to know that even if your email is Yahoo email, you don't even have to have a Gmail account. You need, how do you think you have that name? If you're able to comment on Mayegun's Diary Political on YouTube, that means you have a YouTube account. That is all it takes. So if you have a YouTube account, you can like the broadcast. You can actually really like it and it will stay on. But if you don't log in or sign in on that device you are using to watch Mayegun, okay, your like won't show. Yeah, it won't show, it won't count per se. So I understand that a lot of people actually, they do like the broadcast. But if you are not signed in on that device, on that your phone, or you are liking it on your TV, some of you just like it on your TV. You get the remote control and you move the cursor and just like it. But it won't count. So maybe you should use that, the one you are using to comment. Because your comments are showing up, right? Anyway, thank you, Sha, for the effort, okay? Thanks so much. So, yeah, we are just about 496 subscribers away from 100,000. I was offered, people do that, right? I was offered to, promote the page, the channel, and within maybe 3 months, I could get the channel up to like 400,000 subscribers, 500,000. And that's not organic to me. I want people to come across my channel, fall in love with the channel and the message, right? Become a member of the temple so that we have a connection. But maybe I should go and do that, because maybe I shouldn't. So it will cost me money to do that, and I would have done that a while back. But I always wanted to keep everything organic. You like me today, you may not like me tomorrow, so you can take it back. That is why we have been like struggling and slow before we get to 100,000. 100,000 shouldn't be anything. Mayegun's Diary Political should be having like 1 million subscribers. But what's the essence? When you have 1 million subscribers and half of them, or maybe 2/3 of them, don't even have any connection to you. They're just there, just the number. Okay, but anyway, we have a first caller. Hello there.
Hello, sir. The general.
Yes, sir. That's the Pulapenga.
This is
Africa Wala is saying that I should do it. Are you sure? I just feel like it's just going to attract probably almost unneeded people who have no real thing with us. Okay, maybe I will do it. I've been given that what it takes. Okay, would you like they call it SEOs or something? Like, just get it to 500,000, get it to 1 million days. It's going to make me a lot of money, though. Yeah, I'm going to make so much money, which means the views are going to always be like, but it really won't make. Okay, I think, right. All right. Anyway, I'll think about it. Hello there.
The general.
Yes, sir.
Good evening, sir.
How are you this evening, Papa?
Yeah, I'm doing great. How are you, sir, and the family?
I'm still here, man. Like doing my usual. Can't complain. Thank you so much for asking.
I hope your family is fine, right? I hope so.
Well, we thank God, though. How is your family?
Fine. Thank God.
Grand.
Yeah, I want to just contribute on concerning the criminal from my Niger State. Yeah, the one from my Niger State.
Oh,
yeah,
go on.
So you can imagine okay, you can imagine on Arizo, there was a breakdown about his salary, 14 million naira a month. I don't
And
know
I
if
even
his salary
lied about
just
that. But he thought he could
yeah,
just
he
say
lied.
that to us as if to say 14 million. Somebody is earning 14 million
Yeah, we know.
in Nigeria, man.
Yeah, we know. Yeah, you know. So there was a breakdown. That 14 million, it was complaining it's too small. And we know that each of them go home with about 50 million naira or more
55
every
for
month.
senators.
So yes, so even that 14 million naira, if you divide.
Oh, we always have problem with that connection from this part of the world. The UAE.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Can you hear me, sir?
We can. Yes, go on.
Yeah, I said, yeah, the 40 million naira divided to 146, 150, 160 people, it will become 83,000 naira every month. But Tifunumbu is yet to pay 70,000 naira minimum wages. But he's complaining that 14 million naira is too small for him alone. But that if he share it to 160 people, it will go 83,000 naira every month. At least will be enough for 160 people to earn every month. But Nigerian senators goes home with 55 million naira.
It is like taking a piece.
His money
it's just taking a piece.
He said that his money is too small. It's not enough for him. He will buy fuel. He will do this. He will do that. 40 million naira just for one person.
Yeah. In the poorest,
people have no love.
The poorest, country
they have no love. They have no love.
Yeah.
They have no love for Nigeria. They have no love for Nigeria.
No, they don't.
I'm telling you, sir.
No.
They have no love. 40 million naira to 160 people is every month they will be happy. They will go home with 83K. These are family with kids. But he said it's too small for him alone. When I saw that news on Arizo, I was like, I said, wow. I said that my day was just spoiled. My day was spoiled. I'm telling you. So thank you for what you keep doing. Thank you for keep exposing these people. You keep on exposing them years to year. I pray for more strength.
Thank you so much.
Sir.
Palapenga, you have a wonderful evening over there, okay? A good one.
Thank you.
I mean, there's no way you won't get angry. If you take a look at the sense of the insensitivity, so to say, the insensitivity of these guys, is so kind of like annoying. But people don't tend to be so angry enough, and therefore they can get away with anything. The insensitivity, so to say. Hello there. The insensitivity. Hello.
Hello, my good general.
Yes, sir. How are you?
I'm fine, my brother, and yours?
I am very well. Thank you. Please.
Yeah, thank you for your updating us. you are following to give us more morale to fight in that country because nothing, everything, everything that
can offer. Sure, you get. Say,
yeah, you are trying your best.
Money and gold I do not have, but information I do, which is what
you
I
have.
hear
Yes.
all the time.
And that is the power. That is the power.
Information
it's the power. Information is the power.
Yes, sir.
It's the power. There is power. It's the person that you give the information to him to neutralize the information you give. That's the only thing. You are trying your best. So information, when you have information, you work on information. But our people, nothing is going because of the people, the government. That's why they have captured the state. Now they are making everybody to be poor. So they can feed them, give them rice, give them gari, bread. People fighting for bread. This is what they are doing. This is state capture. This is what they are doing. Nothing again. That's what they are doing. You see that criminal, that Ojo Sokalo. You know that man is where in Bele first. That's where he first. He's a criminal. We know him. He's a criminal.
I mean,
he's a criminal, big criminal.
Ordinary 300-meter road, you can't even finish it. You collect
which
money.
Billionaire? The money where you thief. What just call have Ojo Sokalo work in life? Ojo Sokalo finish. It's only he finished in secondary school in Ngwa High School. Also, Ojo Sokalo never attend university, but all the degree he buy it in non-Nigerian level. I know him. He buy all the degree in Medugri. That's the only thing. He have never worked in life. He's a criminal. He's a mother. A mother introduced him to IPB when IPB was in power.
Yeah.
This is how he's among the looter. He's among the people that they used to